All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kay Mirage. I'm the operations manager here with IRAWMA, and it's an absolute pleasure to welcome you to this press conference. Of course, our goal here is to make sure that you know so much that you are going to go out in the community and let everyone know that IRAWMA is the place to be on the March 30th. So, we are going to get started. As we usually do in the Caribbean, we always start off with some national anthem. Now, you know what? Let's do this first. Let's do the prayer first. We're going to invite Miss Julia Lewis.
Thank you so much, Kay. I really appreciate you. And we appreciate all of you for being here tonight. Okay, let's bow our heads, close our eyes. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this beautiful day. We thank you for bringing us all here together safely. We thank you for what we anticipate as one of the best memories possible on the 30th of March on Sunday. Lord, we thank you for all that you have done for us. And as we remember what you have done for us, we also want to remember those who are suffering right now, those who are grieving, those who have lost loved ones. We ask that you would strengthen them and be a comfort to them right now. And now, as we go forward, we just pray that you would oversee everything that we do and that we would bring glory to your name. We thank you, we praise you, we give you the glory, and we thank you for the victory. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you so much. Next, we are going to move it right along because we're going to have Miss Elizabeth Ben, who will be doing both the Jamaican National Anthem as well as the American National Anthem. Please stand.
Eternal Father, bless our land. Guide us with thy mighty hand. Keep us free from evil parts. Be our light through countless hours. To our leaders, great defenders, grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth be ours forever. Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, 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 land we love. Teach us truth, respect for all. Stir response to duty's call. Strengthen us, the weak to cherish. Give us visions lest we perish. Knowledge center, Heavenly Father, grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth be ours forever. Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, 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 land we love. Oh, say, can you see bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Over ramparts we watch, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bomb bursting in air, gave proof to the night that her flag was still there. Oh, say the sad star-spangled banner yet wave over land of the free and the home of the brave. Thank you.
That was probably one of the best renditions I've heard of the Star Spangled Banners. Thank you so much. I was, boy, now we're ready for concert time, right? Of course, just ladies and gentlemen, to give you a quick rundown of what is going to happen today. We're going to have some entertainment. We're going to have some of the honorees that are here. They're going to say a few words. And of course, we're going to learn a little bit more about the event coming up. Now, I don't know about you, but we've been looking forward to this when it comes to celebrating and highlighting the music, the poets, right? We don't normally see that, and this is what IRAWMA is doing, basically giving a platform for all these genres. I mean, Afrobeats, all the world music, giving them a platform, and we love this, and we celebrate that here at IRAWMA. All right, I wanted to make sure that I have all my people that's here. I just wanted to give a little background about IRAWMA. We're going to hear more, but over 4 decades ago, the International Reggae and World Music Awards, IRAWMA, has stood as a beacon of recognition of artistic excellence. This platform was created to honor and to promote musical brilliance, cultural diversity, and of course, innovation, ensuring that the voices of reggae, dancehall, soca, Afrobeats, gospel, and other world genres are celebrated on the global stage. So IRAWMA is so much more than an award show. It is a movement dedicated to uplifting and preserving the legacy of artists who inspire change, tell powerful stories, and shape the soundtracks of our lives. From legendary icons to rising stars, we take pride in acknowledging the outstanding achievement of those who pour their heart and soul into the craft. So that's what we do here at IRAWMA. And of course, all of this definitely would not be possible without the support of our amazing teams, some of them back there, the founder, and of course, the dedicated sponsors and partners and industry leaders who share our vision. We want to say thank you so much for all the support, your commitment. So people like, and organizations like Tough Gum, VP Records, Masterpiece Events Productions, and Jamusa, and so much more. We are so happy that you have continued to support us, making IRAWMA a success year after year. and of course to the media and the fans, so some fans here, right? Thank you so much for your support in making this award show a global success. We have an exciting journey ahead, and we can't wait to share more with you. So, your presence definitely reaffirms the power of music bringing people together. So, let us celebrate the power of music and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to IRAWMA 2025, our press release, press conference. We're going to go right into our entertainment. Am I ready for my entertainer? Not quite. Okay. So I'm going to move it right along, of course, to our honorees. The people who have basically shaped our culture and, of course, have always supported and highlighted our culture, our music, and all genres. And today we're going to welcome some of them to say a few words. I hear it from over here. So we're going to ask one of our honorees, Mr. Oliver Muir, Consul General of Jamaica. A round of applause for Mr. Muir.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, that sounds like a thank you applause. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say a big congratulations to IRAWMA, Dr. Martin and team. 42 years. 42 years is a huge achievement. So I want to give him a big round of applause and his team. I was speaking to the head of Sumfest, and he told me that he's coming up and he can't afford to miss the awards, and he's coming to collect an award on behalf of one of the big artists. I don't know if I'm saying too much, but I don't know if it's a surprise or but he's coming. But there's a buzz with the award, sir, and I want to congratulate you. A lot of people in the community will be coming out, and it speaks to your work, the time you have spent building the brand and giving back and recognizing persons in the community doing great work. So I'm honored to be one of the honorees, right? Thank you, right? And I want to say congratulations to all the individuals who will be receiving awards, because if you get an award on the show, mean that you have arrived. Right? So let's give a big round of applause to all the honorees. I want to single out as well a gentleman who, you know, like when I single him out, but that's so it goes. I believe we should always use the opportunities to recognize our legends, especially when they're here with us. Last night I was in Atlanta, as you know, at a concert. We covered 13 states. So I was in Atlanta last night, and in the audience was Basil Watson, one of the greatest sculptors of all times, and he's a Jamaican. When we have one of the greatest actors, comedians of all times right here, Mr. Oliver Samuels. You don't like when I pick him up like that. Listen, he and I book all the time. Because he's a king. Anywhere across the diaspora, they always use him as the MC or speaker. So we always connect up. But I don't take it for granted the significant role that he has played in Jamaica's culture, shaping it and keeping us laughing and looking at the positive side of life. So Mr. Oliver Samuels, I salute you. My training of you has paid off. I'm kidding, right? In fact, one time I got to a function and I was running to a joke and I said, well, CG, what I know? Me and the man run the joke, not you. You remember that? I will stick to the line. Ladies and gentlemen, just for the first time you will hear it here, we will have our Prime Minister up next week for a town hall, so you can plan for that next week Friday. The first time anybody hearing it. So let's give a round of applause to the Prime Minister here. Right? And I want to encourage everybody to ensure that every single seat for the awards is taken. I want to recognize that in this another gentleman, I'm going to get myself in trouble, you know. Mr. Lloyd Parks, another legend in the business. And you know, whereas some of the big artists come forward and take their bow, some of the persons who have really put them on the map don't always get their accolades, and Lloyd Parks is definitely one of the stalwarts. And we shall take a stand, man. Take a stand, my friend. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, in closing, the fact that the awards is taking place here in South Florida means that it must be a success. And so we are calling on everybody, including my very good superstar friend, Mr. John FX. Make sure everybody's out supporting, every seat is sold, and we ensure that this particular awards session lives on and on and on. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And Mr. Mayor, I did want to say, we in Palm Bay as well, we love and respect you and the work that you continue to do in our community. And you know what, when you're leaving, then still give you a thank you loud. Come on, one more time. I tell you, it's so important that we continue to make sure that we highlight and support and encourage the people who are supporting our community, supporting our culture, the music, the poetry, the dance, the arts. We're right now here in island space, and we look, this is our culture, this is ours, and we should be so proud of it. So I want you to encourage people as they come to this space as well. But when we are celebrating those people, which is what we do at IRAWMA, tell your friends, tell your family, make sure they are coming out to support the event. And Mr. Mayor said, you know, make sure you're buying the tickets. I want to also acknowledge that we are streaming live right now with Flex TV, and of course Mikey Brown is here in the house as well. Flex TV is going to be also streaming live on the event, and we will actually have the links for you if you know someone who is away and not able to come to the event. They don't have to miss it, right? So make sure you leave with the link that you can tell your friends and family that how they can stream the event live on the day. All right. All right, next up, we are going to invite Mr. Ryan Bailey. And he has something very special to say about an individual whose vision it is that we're all here this evening. A round of applause for Mr.
Thank you so much. Good evening.
Good evening.
A speaker before me mentioned something called thank you. I am not a natural public speaker, you know. So you see, when I come up here and say good evening, you have to say good evening to me so that we can start feel comfortable. So, good evening.
Good evening.
All right. So my responsibility this evening is to make an introduction. But I don't know how you introduce somebody everybody already know. So anyways, I'll try. So to the elected officials, specially invited guests, music lovers, for those who are at home and watching on the stream, and supporters of IRAWMA, it gives me great pleasure this evening to introduce a man who has committed his life to service. Service of his community, service to his country, and service to an art form that through his very own lens he watched develop into a worldwide phenomenon. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming President of IRAWMA, Dr. Ephraim Martin.
Thank you very much. But before I take the mic, I will remember my ANC to properly allow the honorees to get their way.
So Mr. Martin is he's saying, not now. We want to make sure that we have all the honorees who are actually present, and I believe we have two additional persons that are here. So first up, thank you so much. Is your next? All right. First up is Dr. Audley Rawlings. Come on up, sir.
Thank you so very much for that. It's a pleasure to be here this evening. Good company, but I want to tell you first off, we travel regular, you know. Very regular. No, but in all seriousness, I want to congratulate Dr. Martin and of course IRAWMA. IRAWMA over the years have been an institution that has highlighted the accomplishment and the achievements of many of our stalwarts and newcomers also, but people who are contributing to the growth and the development of powerful music and culture. And over time it has evolved and has included people from Africa and all across the globe. And it's an international award and achievement. And once again, Dr. Martin, I want to personally congratulate you on that, because we usually see the end results of these events, but we do not see all that goes into the end result of these achievements and these events. And I can tell you a lot goes into it. And over 42 years is quite an accomplishment. Would you say?
Yes.
So we want to congratulate you on that. And I'm really looking forward to this event this Sunday. I myself have been in this business since I was 6 years old. I have contributed 67 years of my life into doing what I do. Some folk never live to get to be 67. I know I don't look like it, you know. But to God be the glory. Lyda can tell you, because Lyda knows that when he was playing up on Riddle's Road, I and Robbie was playing next door over here with people. When he was slide playing. And when we took break, we used to listen to them. And when Sly took break, we used to come listen to it. So Lyda know the thing, you know? So once again, it's a joy, and I want to personally thank you again, Dr. Martin, and the staff of IRAWMA, and we wish you continued success for a very, very, very long time. Amen? Praise God.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. A true legend. We just give him a little thank you. I keep saying that. Thank you, thank you. Look here. When you someone like this who give, you know, their risk of your life to developing our culture and showcase.
A lot of people may not know, but there was a man in Jamaica called Veer Jones. He was a journalist for the Gleaner in Jamaica, and he had the opportunity out that used to be in all the theaters in Kingston. This was in the 50s, okay, and that's where we started out. So, you know, along with us there was Millicent, Jackie Hopeland, Wilfred Edwards, Dixon Wilson, Harriet and Sand, Jackie Juniors, people like that, Derek Morgan, Green, Pumpkins Miller, and that sort of thing. So it's a long time.
Thank you so much. True stalwart. True stalwart. And we also have a beautiful lady here as well, Miss Joan Marie Robinson. Give her a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. So fitting for Women's History Month as well.
Thank you so much. Thank you all so much. I just came, so I'm rushing. But it is just a pleasure to be here. I performed in 1987, was it Martin? 1987? That was the second award? Or the sixth award? Yeah. And it's a pleasure. I mean, I tell everybody what he has done has been a remarkable effort, right? And I know it's been a struggle. So I just want to say, spread the word, let everybody know that this is the place to be on Sunday. And, the thing is, Martin has put his heart and soul into this event. And I'm here to support 100%, both as an artist and as a radio station. Thank you all so much.
Thank you so much. When I went down to her, she says, I'm not saying one word, okay. And she come up, and of course, the lady out there, I will put a microphone in front of her, and she knows exactly what to do with it. All right. Are you ready for me now, Mr. Martin? Come on, ladies and gentlemen, the man, the legend, the visionary, Mr. Ibrahim Martin.
Thank you very much. I just want to say a very special thanks to all of you for helping to make this event possible. This event, for those of you who may have known the history, know the way it started and why it started. In the 70s, of course, I was a photojournalist here at the same time. And I used to cover people like Oliver Samuels, going to those shows and all the entertainment events. But in 1980, I got a call from Rita Marley to do a coverage of Bob Marley. Bob Marley was coming from Brazil. I told her at the time that I wasn't available, I could not do it because it was 7 in the night and I was time for me to go home. Nonetheless, she convinced me to go to the airport and meet Bob Marley, Jacob Miller, Chris Blackman, because they went to Brazil and won a soccer game and got an award. So I was there to cover it. I was walking back from the airport. As we were walking back, Bob Marley was encouraging me to get in this type of business, and I told him, no, that means that it wasn't made for me. I'm not an entertainer. I couldn't be a part of it. Nonetheless, Jacob Miller, we all had a plan to meet that Sunday at a place called the Zinc Fence Theater, Third World Theater. They were having their official opening. And here I was supposed to meet with Jacob Miller. But at the same time, I was on my job at Clean and I was covering an assignment with the Governor General in Jackson. So when I went to the Zinc Fence, I told Jacob Miller wasn't there and I left a message that I would be back. And he said, okay. I was going to cover the assignment. On the way back, when I went there, Jacob Miller said he was going to get sugar cane. He left a message that he was going to get sugar cane and would be back. I left a message that I would be back because I have to turn in the information for the next day newspaper. While I was at my desk at the Gleaner Company, my editor called me and said I need to rush to Outreach because Jacob Miller is there. And I said, no, Jacob Miller couldn't be there. He's waiting on me. So when I went there, I saw Marcia Griffiths and E.T. and they're just moaning and going on. Bottom line is that Jacob Miller was driving. He had a sugar cane in his hand and dropped the sugar cane, step on the brake or the gas and plunge into the water. And that was it, the end of Jacob Miller. So as I was traveling, I was thinking about what I could do. I was in New York at the Democratic Convention in 1980 and was invited to Chicago, and that's where I ended up in Chicago. I was invited to a conference and I was convinced to worked with a newspaper called the Daily Newspaper, and the editor, and Jet Magazine. And from there, I accepted. But while I was there, from the earlier days, there was some brothers in movements in Jamaica, like Ben Goody and others, and we're always there fighting against apartheid, talking about the end to apartheid. And we're thinking that the music is a good thing that men can use as a vehicle for expression of the voices people of the world, for an end to apartheid and for the freedom of Nelson. So while I was in Chicago, Peter Tosh was passing through and he called me, Copeland Park and Peter Tosh, and they asked me to come to a concert. And while I was there, I've never been at stage before, but while I was there, Peter Tosh, after Jimmy Cliff's performance, Peter Tosh wanted me to introduce him, and I refused because I've never been on stage. I was afraid to go on stage. Yeah. But nonetheless, I went on stage and I introduced Peter Tosh. Then the conversation started about the award I was planning and to use it as a vehicle, use the music. And once Peter Tosh said, yes, I'm on, he signed on. Dennis Brown, he called him Dennis Brown, they signed on. Freddie McGregor, Muta Maruka, and all the rest. Then we said, okay, the international award will begin. So in 1982, we had the first international reggae award, as it is known now, along with the Chicago Music Awards. Because in those days there were no form of recognition for Chicago entertainers. And while I was there trying to do that, Staple Singers, Pop Staple and Maple Staple, they decided to be a sponsor for the awards. And with their sponsorship, we were able to start a combined Chicago Music Awards and the Festival of Life. I mean, not the Festival of Life, but the International Awards. Since then, we have used music as a vehicle. We have gone, Joanna Murray mentioned the first time we left out of Chicago with the awards, 1987. 100th birthday of Marcus Garvey. We went on a tour and we brought it here in Florida. We were at the Studio 183, and that's when we started the awards in Florida. 1987. Joanna Marie was the opening act. Other artists, tons of artists, are pioneering earlier. So I'm saying all of this to say that this is not about the music. It's nothing, for me, it's not about the music, right? Ryan mentioned it's a movement. It's a movement because we only use the music as a vehicle. Our movements have been going on for 42 years. We didn't plan it like that, but it's been going on. And so for some of you who may have seen myself and others in CNN and other stations talking about what we have done for Chicago, by using the music to give victory to the founding father of Chicago, a black man from the Caribbean, who no one knew that Chicago was founded by a black man from the Caribbean. When we started that movement following the death of George Floyd, we were able to gain a victory that gave that black man from the Caribbean his first victory of renaming Lakeshore Drive, one of the most iconic streets in the country, as John Baptiste Point de Saba, Lakeshore Drive. And we did not stop there. We call on people in Florida, in New York, and everywhere to do something. And in New York today, when you go to Flatbush Avenue and Clarendon, you'll see the sign John Baptiste Point de Saba Boulevard. People in Chicago, in New York, didn't know about the saga. Today, millions of people now know that Jean Baptiste de Saba, black man from the Caribbean, was the man who founded Chicago. So our movement is not just about the music. It's about social justice. It's about bringing people together through music and culture. This music awards also give credit and give recognition to our entertainers around the world, not just reggae, African entertainers, Latin entertainers, and more. To date, we have nominated over 18,000 entertainers and have honored with awards over 3,500 entertainers across the globe. 3,500 And what we are doing now, we are on the way out and on the way out because we want to see the young people to step up to the plate to take it to the next level. And we look forward to that. In 1989, we had a brother by the name of Oliver Samuels. He came to Chicago for the the 8th annual International Reggae and World Music Award, and he did a fantastic job hosting an award in Chicago, 1989, with Oliver Samuels. So when we talk about Oliver Samuels getting a golden lifetime award for his contribution of over 55 years to the music industry, he earned it, he deserved it. Put your hands together for Oliver Samuels. And when you talk about Oliver, you hear about all these kings and this and kings of that. But he is the official, and we'll make it official on Sunday, that Oliver Samuels is the king of comedy for the Caribbean. The Caribbean king of comedy. Put your hands together. The king. And then you're going to hear about some more things along the way, and you're going to hear about some other lifetime recipient. But we want you to know that this Sunday, the place to be is the Coral Spring Center for the Arts. That's right here at Coral Spring. If you have not yet received your ticket, make sure you visit IRAWMA.com. That's IRAWMA.com. And make sure you secure your ticket for this grand celebration. The red carpet will be rolling out at 6 o'clock, and at 7:30, the show will be on. And you're going to see a whole lot of people receiving honor and walking the red carpet. You ought to be a part of it. I want to say a very special thanks to the sponsors. Broward Culture, Broward County of Florida Culture Division. We want to say a very special thanks to them. Special thanks to Tough Gang International. Special thanks to VP Records and to all the other sponsors of the International Reggae and World Music Awards. Talking about Reggae Festival Guide, and just to name a few. We want to thank all the people who are broadcasting live tonight. My brother, Michael Brown over there going on live on ABS, and of course Flex going live with us on all our channel. And for those people who are watching around the world right now, as you watch, we want to say a very special thanks to you. But keep in mind, if you cannot make it here in Florida this Sunday, make sure you go to www.irawma.com and subscribe or register to watch live on our channel, because this will be going live on pay-per-view. Thank you very much, and now I turn it over to you.
Mr. Martin.
I need you to see the public hug that I give Mr. Martin. I am so impressed. 42 years. Do you know how many other awards start up and go down? But this shows commitment, dedication. Dedication. You have to love it, believe in it, and know that you're doing it for the culture, the people, that you continue for 42 years. We are so proud of you, and I'm so happy to be a part of this. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, for the legend. National. All right, thank you so much. And we're going to keep it moving on, because I hear our entertainers here. Because when it comes to Caribbean, we just don't leave you high and dry like that, right? We want to show you what we have to offer, what to expect. So we do have some entertainment coming up shortly. But of course, we're going to acknowledge one another sponsors. You know that we have an after party at Afro Lounge, and we happen to have the owner here, Mr. Patrick. Come on up, please. Just say a few words. And what can we expect at the Afro Lounge? Yeah, talking to
Hello, thank you so much for having me. I'm honored. My name is Patrick. I'm originally from West Africa, Ghana. And that's where the culture starts, in Africa. So I'm honored to be here. As Dr. Martin said, it's a movement. And we have to stick together. This is a time for us to do that, not just through music, but through unity. So I'm really excited to be part of this movement. What to expect? Good food, food, jollof rice, all of that. So looking forward to seeing everybody there. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And of course, when you go, you always know, when you turn up at Afro Lounge, the jollof rice in Ghana is always better, right? All right, we're going to keep it going because, of course, ladies and gentlemen, we have right now, and you're going to give him not a finger clap, you're going to give him a big clap. We have Brimstone in the house. He's the one with the anthem for Florida. Brimstone, that never sounds too hot, right? Come on, give it up for Mr. Brimstone.
Anthems for life. That is real. Mr. Martin, respect. Everybody say yeah, 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 yeah. Say yeah, yeah, say yeah. Well, everybody say Florida, Florida. Say Florida, Florida. Say sunshine state, sunshine state, sunshine state, sunshine state. Where the beach is pretty and the sunshine's great. Everybody has a sunshine state. Cause it reminds me of the West Indies. On the hot in the winter, this summer I cold breeze. Sometimes I like to chill out on the beach. And just like Jamaica, so we go to parties. Tonight me I go drink, so happy keep the car kids. My eyes are popping up and Mr. Lady! Hold on, Canada! You want to tell you what Florida? Give me a little more for the rhythm, baby, me tell them how you go. All I read Jamaica and I'm still said so. Family it not easy, like what people see on TV, like what people see on TV. But I tell you this, it's not easy when you catch with friends and family and foreign. It's not easy when you catch a people yard in a family. It's not easy when you catch friends and family and foreign. But Oliver, let me tell you what. Guess what? First week and second week, well, they treat you like guests. Third week and fourth week is in the face kind of vex. That time they yam off the bammy and fried fish. Let me go lazy, never know how to hard it. This is IRAWMA. Everyone just forward out. Can you all get the real energy there, sir? The real fire, right? You know, we know all the hard working people, Mr. Aaron said, so tell them with him. I'm working hard, while some people hardly working. Yeah, you know, I am man. I 95 driving to my 9 to 5. I have to work hard and trying to survive. Cause I live in a government was not like a N95. This work that working out like Jimmy people X from paycheck to paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. Come on to IRAWMA. Everyone is forward out. Give thanks. Thanks and praise for life. Yeah, check it on YouTube. See that? Thanks and praise.
All right, thank you. One more time for Mr. Brimstone. You should see me waving in the back. Florida. All right, of course, you know we came here to learn what is going to happen on the night. So shortly we're going to have our publicist come up. But before that, we're going to have, come on, our rep from Nigeria, our rep. And he's going to show some merch for the event.
So good evening, everyone. So my name is Tori, and Nigeria Boy is official printer. So I was told to meet Mr. Martin. So I spoke with him 2-3 weeks ago. And he said, you know what, you have a logo for the IRAWMA. So I'm happy to be here, by the way. You guys can hear me? Yeah. Okay, good. So again, my name is Story, the printer for Nice You Boys, and I have some stuff that I'm going to be doing that evening if you guys can purchase, if you guys want to purchase. So this is the logo. It's going to be a pink, whatever color shirts you guys want. We're going to have also hats. And I'm going to be printing on the spot, so you guys can pick and choose what color shirts, what color design you guys want. So, yeah, you want a tab? I'll get one for you. I'll get one for you. So you don't have to always take care of the rest of that, right? So we're gonna make sure we have something for the rest of mine. So I'm looking forward to being there, displaying different. He has 2 logos. So whenever he's coming down here, I'm the guy who print for him. So I also ship. You guys will get to meet him up close. We're gonna be also signing autographs on shirts. Even though the guy's blind, he's very clever. Trust me. I'll see how he works sometimes. I was at Jerk Fest with him, and he's talented. I tried to trick him one time with a $100 bill. And he got me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so looking forward to seeing you guys. These are for Mr. Martin, so you guys can talk to him. He's gonna tell me what to get done, and then we'll go from there. Thank you guys.
All right, of course, so make sure you get your merch. Get your merch. Get your merch there, and as he said, you're going to print right on the spot. So you'll have all the sizes, all the designs, so make sure that when you get here, you can leave with something to remember what the fun you had, right? And I tell you, every time I think about IRAWMA and what it means, this is ours, right? This is a food with something this, right? This is ours, it's ours. So we have to make sure we are supporting it. We are coming out, we're buying our tickets, we're telling people that they can go on IRAWMA.com, and if they can't be there in person, guess what? They can stream it live, right? It's gonna be on pay-per-view. Yes, we're gonna fly in abroad. We're in Ghana, right? We're Ghana, we're in Europe, everywhere you want to see it, you can see it, of course, courtesy of Lex TV. So again, make sure you are telling your friends and family about the event coming up on this Saturday. So ladies and gentlemen, I want you to give a round of applause. So,
We're listening.
who should I give the t-shirt to? Who should I? I said that on purpose. And I said, you're picking it up. I know, of course. It's going to be on Sunday. You know, of course, we're going to be, I don't know if you walk in the red carpet, but you make sure you are there, all right? So, ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause now for the hardest working publicist in the United States. Give it up, of course, for Mr. Ralph.
Good evening. They say the best for last, right? Yes. Good evening, everyone. It is such a pleasure to be here with each and every one of you tonight. You know, my job is one of the best jobs in the world. Why? Because I'm the connection between the award shows and you guys. So I'm the one to give you all the goodies, right? That's coming up, right? So I'm super excited for Sunday, and I hope each and every one you're going to be there. So much is happening coming up. So on Friday, if you do not know, Honoree, chat to me over there. That's my little bestie. So on Friday, we're going to have a pre-party at Kikoon's at 9 p.m. So I want to see you guys come out looking nice. And then on Saturday, we're going to be at Afro Lounge. We had an opportunity to hear Patrick speak about being a sponsor for our after party on Saturday. So we thank you for being here tonight. Now, I had the last few months got to meet and spend time and talk to a lot of the honorees, the performers, the host. We're best friends now, right, Oliver? Absolutely. Yes, we are. And you know, it's been wonderful. So I'm here now for the question and answer. The great thing about all the speakers that you've heard from today, you get an opportunity to ask a question, right? If you want to know about the award show, more about the award show. Anybody who spoke today, this is an opportunity for you guys to ask your questions. So, who has a question? The first question. Y'all making it easy for me tonight to get out of here, huh? Yes, John.
Okay, the voting process. As you may have known, the nominees are selected by you, the experts in the media, and of course the singers and players of instruments. You must keep a close watch on the industry, what's going on through the entire year. At the end of the year, you must select the top 5. Well, the top 5 will be selected. You submit your nomination, and the top 5 will get on the ballot. Once the top 5 gets on the ballot, then the public at large will then select who will be in all of the candidates. We always suggest that you first visit IRAWMA.com and make your nomination or vote. But you should also subscribe to our YouTube at youtube.com/IRAWMA, where you can give your comments and your feedback.
Any more questions?
But we are not down in the movie part too much. However, we do give special honor for those who made extraordinary contribution in that respect to the movie industry and other industry, social justice and community services and things like that. Another question? Well, the good thing about it is you have no question and you have good shape. You got all the answers. But nonetheless, we want to make sure that you spread all of you here on your social media. We want to make sure you share the information. We want to make sure you make this a blitz right into the last 5 days. We want to make sure you familiarize yourself with the people who are nominated and their work and what they've been doing over the years, so you can make sure you appreciate it. Always take a little time out to send them a little note and say, we appreciate you, we love what you're doing, so that they can know that people are showing love. Now, one of the things I didn't mention, there's a contest every year for the next IRAWMA song, telling about the history of IRAWMA over the last 40 years. And that contest is going on right now. You have to go to IRAWMA.com. Rather, you have to go to YouTube at IRAWMA and make your selection of the 5 contestants that's your contestant who you think should be the winner of that contest. One of the important categories we have added is during the time of the election, over 100 people produce songs in salute to Kamala Harris, a Jamaican American Indian candidate for President of the United States. And from the reggae songs that were produced, 5 of them were selected. One of the songs was by Richie Stevens from Jamaica, and there are other songs from Europe and from other countries. So on Saturday, you see who will walk away with that category. I'll use that.
Not even.
She got-
Then I'm gonna make a
No,
correction. You're right.
but now, Saturday is a very special day, and maybe that's the reason you mentioned Saturday. Saturday is a warm-up for Sunday, because we're going to be doing our walkthrough and our rehearsal to make sure we get ready to have on Sunday. And then Saturday is a day when you all can go and get your tickets at certain locations like BP Record. That's the last day, but you can get anything from BP Record or this location, right in this area. You can get tickets before you leave, or you can go to REGGAE in Coral Springs, just to a few of the venues where you can get tickets. But the main place is the box office at Coral Springs Center for the Arts, or you go to IRAWMA.com. The discount is still there, and will be going off in a few days if the tickets are still there.
Okay, so we make a correction. We said after party, we do a pre-party. So on Friday at Cocoons and Saturday at Afro Lounge. And the after party is the pre-parties at Cocoon and Afro Lounge. And the after party is the Valencias and Markets. Okay?
And how much to get into those?
It's free, guys. Free. The sponsors, they're free. All right. Mr. Martin.
Thank you very much. And again, I want to say a very special thanks to all the honorees. You have done your job, you have done your work. One of the honorees this week, out of Belize, a brother by the name of Lord Raymond. And most of you we have known about Lord Raymond over the years. He has been performing for 8 years. And still going strong performing. You heard about Rockdown music, you heard about Belizean music, Belizean Caribbean music. He is a master of that. And he will be among the honorees on this Saturday. So, we want to salute Lord Raymond and all the other honorees. But make sure you be a part of the grand celebration. Bring all your families and friends. It's going to be like a reunion. 30 years ago,
To remind you Sunday.
I'm going to
He was testing you, Ryan.
nonetheless, son of you know it's late, right? But 30 years ago, this week marked the 30 year since we had the music awards at IRAWMA in New Orleans. And that's when we had the worst flood in New Orleans prior to Katrina. And in that water performing when Hollywood Planet, I would like to close on and all the other places in the State Party Theater, burning still, being in there. And the whole of them, the Ruta Baruta, Don Penn, just to name a few, they perform right here in the midst of that weather. And this is the 30th anniversary from them. And also for the 30th anniversary, some of the people who were in the dance space will be among the honorees this week. So we have some big surprises coming on this Sunday at the Crossroads Center.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you. So we heard there was a party, the pre-party and the after party. And how much is to get into the after party?
Free.
How much to get into the pre-party?
Free.
How much to get into IRAWMA, the event? Please don't bother. Make sure you get your tickets, ladies and gentlemen. Who's ready for the book for Mr. Ephraim? He needs to write a book, right? The amount of people. Are you writing the books? All right, we're going to definitely wrap this up. Oh my gosh. Did you learn a little bit about what's going to happen on Sunday? Right? Did you get a taste of a little bit of the entertainment that you're going to see? All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out. And we're going to invite Miss Julia to close us out.
Thank you so much, Kay, and we'll make this brief. They said, brother, be brief, right? Please be brief. So thank you once again for coming, and thank you for spreading the word and getting that out. And we just want to thank you for what we're looking forward to in all of our gatherings and helping to further the cause. This is what it's about, and just like Dr. Ephraim Martin said, this is about our culture and the power and the social justice, and that's why we should all be proud and keep up the fight, right, through whatever way possible by any means necessary. So what we're going to do is close out, and please feel free to enjoy the refreshments in the back, and we really thank you for everything. So please be welcome to go, and we're saying thanks to all of the sponsors, the WABS, Waves, and the Plex TV, Plex FM, and it looks like we have also our wonderful host in this place, Island Space Caribbean Museum. Oh my goodness! Wow! Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic.
So before we close, I wanted to say thank you so much for everyone being here today. I wanted to welcome you to Island Space Caribbean Museum. We are the only Caribbean museum in the entire United States, and honestly, we haven't found another one. So here we represent every Caribbean island. When you do a tour with us, you're able to see the journey of the Caribbean people as a whole. We currently are running a campaign, which is One Caribbean, One Story, which is what we are. I want you guys to feel like you are at home. Please enjoy the art on the wall. If you think of an event that you can host here, please let me know. We would love to have you, and we love partnering with organizations like IRAWMA. So please, please, please enjoy, have fun, take pictures, and we would love to see you back. Have a good evening.
Thank you so very, very much. And the last thing we want to say is you're making an impact on the community when you support the arts. And as we know, things are getting cut all over the place, but the arts really contributes to our mental health, our well-being, to our community. So it's very, very important to continue to support the arts. And that would be my word. Thank you. Please help yourselves.
Of course, ladies and gentlemen, please don't be shy. We do have some refreshments here for you as well. So make sure you are sharing this with your friends, your family, and of course, we're going to have so much going on.